Back and everything. But now that you saw that demonstration and it doesn't work, like how did I stop from blocking that? Well guys, there's a little trick that I'm doing on the frame. As you can see there, it's a little bit tricky, but boom. Once she does the second hit of her 66C, you press the back button and the gun will automatically whip. This means that Power Ciel can only commit the 2C to make it a true string if you land on the ground. However, for characters with dive kicks, you can do something like that. You know, Shiki sucks. He can do that if you're Shiki or if you have an air dash. But if you have a dive kick, it's way easier to OS it. But basically it means if PCL wants to go for the meaty, if you land, she's leaving herself vulnerable. Which means that it is now an RPS game of, okay, well, PCL is thinking, okay, well, I can't do gun and I can't do 5C because they will both whip off 66C. So that means that she's forced to do a low meaty, which means it is a RPS situation, because if she doesn't press a button, then you get your turn back. Or if she whips a button there, then you whip her. And then boom. Now, PCL is willingly giving up her plus frame and resetting neutral. That means she just basically wasted a bar mid-screen. It was a useless 66C, and or like I said before, oops, like I said before, if she wants to, you gotta do that. So that's the Power Ciel counterplay. Which means, guys, that unfortunately, let's get to the real truth of the matter here. Everything Power Ciel does, especially in this patch with the moon skill meta and everything like that, Power Ciel isn't playing the same game as some of these other top tiers. Which means I would have to drop Power Ciel out of the top 5 allegations on the tier list and put her closer to the end of top 10, unfortunately, guys. So everything she's doing is an RPS situation. The moon skill Mickey neutral is kind of like crazy nowadays. It's just like she's just giving up her turn. I don't know, guys. It's really just like, I don't know. It's just too much work. It's just too much work. She's like Roa, but like really bad now. Too much frame data. You can't whip anything. It's just like really bad, unfortunately. So I'm gonna put Power Ciel right around the lower end of top 10 this patch, because unfortunately she doesn't really have any, you know what I'm saying, no real pressure now. It's just an RPS character, and you can shield her 5C. I don't know, guys. That's all I have to say about it personally. So that's the end of this video with the 660 counterplay. If you want the other counterplay, go to my other video, Power Ciel counterplay, to learn about the rest of her kit. Unfortunately, I left this specific part out of it, obviously. And now that I figured out how to make the character not as Mickey, so you know what I'm saying, it's just a lot of RPS and shielding, and you know, Power Ciel sucks versus shield. She has to BC.
Mickey.
That was entertaining.
Oh boy!